Hi friends, this is Gwen from Gwen the Trash Witch. Welcome back. This at time of filming is Saturday morning, and on Saturdays for the month of July I like to share with you the hashtag unicorn fun. And is that the hashtag for this? Let's see. I believe so. No, it's the hashtag unicorns of July, which is, unicorn fun. So this is hosted by Polly at Polly's Pretties Coloring and Crafting. And this is a open collab that runs the month of July. And you're not supposed to, well, you can, but she's given us the option of not showing us our journal, just to show us, or to show you, oh gosh, it's early. Let me have another drink of coffee. Okay, we have the option of not showing you the journal, just the makes for the journal. But this morning, I've got to show you a little peek into the journal. So this is just a little sneak preview, because my make, one of my makes is I use this really pretty Dollar Tree fabric, and I made some page ruffles. So they are ripped and then sewn with some pretty lace in the middle. I don't know if you can see the lace, but there's some really pretty lace in there. And then a little button up at the top. So that is one of the makes. So that's a little sneak peek into the journal. Okay, move that out of the side and show you a couple other little things that I made. We've got this little card, and this was from a fun sticker book from Dollar Tree, where I got to design her face and her flowers and everything, so it was really neat. There are stickles around the edges of the yellow paper. I can see them, but I don't think you can see them. Put some lace on here, and then on the back we have a little pocket and this little spot where you can journal in or put pictures. Everything is inked in the Salvage Patina. That is this one. And there were a few more little stickers. This is just a really fun make that I'm doing. It's just silly fun. So nothing too difficult, nothing too crazy. But I did take Susan from I Totally Love It does the sketches on Saturday. I think it's being turned over to Crafting Whimsy, or yeah, I think that's her channel name. I'll make sure that I list it. But I've always wanted to do these, and so I finally did one on Susan's last her last hosting of this. So what I did is I took an envelope and tried to use the sketch for my inspiration and made this little embellishment for the journal. And there's a little card here. That's what I chose to put in this section right here. And instead of the stars, I did these fun little sticker flowers, and then used my scraps for creating these flag-like pieces behind the center. Put a little sticker on it, put a little purple notepad or sticky note paper in there. So yeah, that was really fun. And like I said, I've always wanted to try one of these, so I finally did it. So that was really nice, and thank you to Susan from I Totally Love It for sharing that sketch design. Okay, then what did I do? Oh, this one you've seen. I shared this. This was for Penny's Deck the Year. I shared this, but oh man, I'm name dropping all over the place. Enos, I'll link her channel also, gave me the idea of, because this has the netting over the top, that I could have put sequins in there and made it a shaker card. And I've never made a shaker card, so that never comes to mind to do something like that. But she was really helpful and gave me kind of some well, not kind of, she gave me some really nice step-by-step directions on how I could have done that. So I'm anxious to do that for next week. So I'm going to give that a try. So you've seen this, so I won't keep this here too long, but I wanted to share with you that fun idea that Ina shared in her comments. And then my last make for this week is, this was a Dollar Tree coloring book, and it had amongst other critters some unicorns in it. It's called Ballerina Friends. So I made a little tag. I colored her up with gel pens, so she's very glittery and fun, and did some painted paper on some book page. I used some pretty turquoise and some metallic gold. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty sparkly, and layered that, and there was a little flower in there, so I colored that and put a little gemmy on the center of the flower. And then I used the scraps, of course, from tearing this off the book page, and just goofed around with gluing those there. And the gold was just so pretty. I just couldn't waste those little scraps. And then just did some doodling and some faux stitching. But this will just open up for a fun little place, again, to journal or to glue in some pictures. So those are my 5 makes for this week, and it's just really fun to play. It's funny, I haven't bought anything. These are things that I've had, and you know, it's just, I guess I was drawn to all these cute little unicorn things. Most of them are from Dollar Tree, so that's where I get drawn into buying things that I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but they're so cute. And I just want to thank Polly for giving me this opportunity to pull all those unicorn things together and have some fun with them. So I appreciate your time as always for coming, and I've name dropped a lot of friends here, so I'll make sure I link their channels. I've got to remember everyone that I mentioned, but I think I can. So thank you to all those people that I did mention for inspiring me and giving me such great ideas going forward. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and it's going to be a little bit cooler here, which will be nice. I enjoy working in the yard a lot, but when it's hot, I just can't. And of course, Captain hates the heat because we can't go on our walk. So no excuses if it gets cooler. Captain and I will have to go on our walk. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I appreciate you coming. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.